Hello students, we are solving the IB Math A HL past paper questions and currently we are solving the IB Math A HL May 2023 paper 2 times on 1 past paper. Today we'll be solving the question number 3 of this paper. You will be getting the links to all the previously solved questions, that is the first 2 questions of this paper and the other questions of the other papers in form of playlist in my channel NS Online Math Tutoring Classes. And again, this is a common question for both the SL and the HL students. For the SL students, it is question number 4 and for the HL students, it is question number 3. So without any further delay, let us start answering this question. The maximum mark is 7. It says the total number of children Y visiting a park depends on the highest temperature T in degrees Celsius. A park official predicts the total number of children visiting his park on any given day using the model y equal to negative 0.6 t square plus 23t plus 110, where t is greater than or equal to 10 degrees Celsius but is less than or equal to 35 degrees Celsius. Part A's question is, use this model to estimate the number of children in the park on a day when the highest temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. Okay. And it is paper 2, so we can use the calculator. So this is the number of children is y equal to negative 0.6 times t is 25. So it is 25 square plus 23 times 25 plus 110. Okay. Fine. So we'll be using the calculator. It is negative 0.6 times 25 square plus 23 times 25 plus 110. The answer is 310. So 310 children are visiting the park on that day. Okay. So this is equal to 310. Therefore, number of children is equal to 310. Okay. Coming to subpart B. Before the question, an ice cream vendor investigates the relationship between the total number of children visiting the park and the number of ice cream sold, X. We have seen the total number of children is represented by this letter Y and number of ice cream sold is represented by this letter X. The following table shows the data collected on 5 different days. Total number of children is Y and ice cream sold is X. Now, for this table, we are always familiar with this type of table that the first row contains the X variables and the second row contains the Y variables. That is what we usually see. And the X variable denotes the values for the independent variable and the Y values are those for the dependent variable. That is what we see normally. But over here, obviously, which one will be the independent variable and which one will be the dependent variable in this case? The number of ice cream sold will definitely be dependent on the number of children visiting the park. More number of children that visits the park, the more number of ice creams will be sold on that day. So, the dependent variable in this case is the number of ice creams sold, and that is given by this letter X. So over here, in this case, the dependent variable is X and the independent variable is Y. Okay, so therefore, we write the regression equation as Y equals AX plus B or MX plus C, whatever it is. But because Y is the dependent variable usually and X is the independent variable. But in this case, we will be having X equal to AY plus B because over here, x is the dependent variable and y is the independent variable. Okay. Now coming to the subpart B's question, find an appropriate regression equation that will allow the vendor to predict the number of ice creams sold on a day when there are y children in the park. Okay. So we have to actually get the values of A and B. Okay. So we will be using the calculator and we have to go to the table, and these are the independent variables y and these will be the dependent variables x. First of all, the independent variables 81, 175, 202, 346, and what is the fifth one? 360. Okay, 360. Okay, let me write the last one over here because I need to see this. Okay, this is getting hidden by this calculator. Fine. And the first value is 15, second is 27, third is 23, fourth is 35. Fine. So we have entered all the values and we come to this C1 cell. Next, we will be going to the menu and statistics, stat calculation, and linear regression, this mx plus b. We will always be taking this mx plus b. Okay, fine. And x list. X list is the independent variable list, which is y in our case. So we will be selecting y. And y list, this is the dependent variable list. This should be x. We keep all the other things as it is and we press OK and we have got the values. M, the regression equation is mx plus b. M is equal to 0.09351 and all up to 3 significant figures, it will be 0.0935. Okay. So, using GDC, we have x equal to 0.0935 y plus 0.0935, yes, and plus b. What is the b's value? 7.43. Up to 3 significant figures, it will be 7.43. Okay. Fine. This is a regression equation. Subpart C, hence use your regression equation to predict the number of ice creams that the vendor sells. The number of ice creams will be X on a day when the highest temperature is 25 degrees centigrade. It is containing just 2 marks, but I think this is slightly confusing because in this regression line equation, you don't have the parameter highest temperature. But you should be knowing because this is an equation relating the number of ice cream sold with the number of children present in the park on that day. How many children are visiting the park on the day when the highest temperature is 25 degrees Celsius? That is obtained from this subpart A's answer, which is 310. So if you don't understand from where to get the number of children, then you will not be able to solve this. So I think this is slightly tricky. Okay, because you should be knowing that you have to get the answer from the subpart E's question. Okay, so C, number of children equal to 310 equal to y. Therefore, x is equal to 0.0935 times 310 plus 7.43. Okay, so Let me go to the calculator. It is 0.0935 times 310 plus it was 7.43. Okay. 7.43. 36.415. Okay. Equal to 36.415. Therefore, the number of ice creams sold is equal to 36, because I'm taking it as 36 because I'm having 36.4. So I'm taking the number value as 36. Okay. And so we have solved this question number 3 completely. Thank you for staying with me till the end. I am Nilanjana Sanyal. I am an online IB Math ASL and HL level tutor. I tutor students from both within India and outside India. And I offer both one-on-one and small group online tutoring services to my students. In case you are liking my explanations, please to give this video a like and please to share this video with your friends so that even they can get benefited by watching my videos. And in case you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will be motivating me to make more math videos for you. I'll be knowing that I'm being able to help you. And we meet again very soon in our next session. We'll be solving the next question of the same paper. Till then, bye.